A walk around the block was just what I needed to clear my head. I'm a worrier. I let things rattle around. Things like babes and bullets, women in wake. One generally follows the other, and I hadn't seen much of either lately. I'm a worrier. I obsess over the details. Maybe that's why I'm so good at what I do. I'm a PI, a private investigator, and no case is too big. I hadn't switched to digital yet. I don't keep a lot around the office. Just the necessities. Bills, a coffee maker, bills, a stack of Vonnegut novels, more bills, and my most prized possession. A pair of shoes owned by the most famous tap dancer who ever lived, Bill Robinson. Story has it, he was performing at the Palladium Theater in NYC, and he heard a baby crying 5 miles away. He jumped off the stage and he ran backwards, down the street and up the stairs of a burning building to save that child. Now, I don't know if I believe it. I've never heard of the Palladium. It was 12:30 in the afternoon on a cold Chicago Tuesday in April. The coffee machine was brewing. The dust on my desk was an inch thick. The wastepaper basket was overflowing with junk mail. I was just nodding off when she came in. To say she was beautiful was to call the Willis Tower big, which is dumb, because it's called the Sears Tower. I'll never forget the first moment I saw her. It was 12:30 in the afternoon on a cold Chicago Tuesday.
Excuse me.
The coffee machine was brewing. Of course. How may I help you?
Are you TapMan?
That's TapMan. Marty TapMan. At your service.
Say, that's a fancy pair of shoes you got there. Are you a tap dancer?
Me? No, I couldn't. I've got 2 left feet. Makes it hard to find a pair of tap shoes. But, you didn't come here to discuss my hobbies.
Right. I'm here because someone has stolen something from me and I need it back.
What did they steal?
My pocket.
Come again?
I'm a tap dancer myself, and I've spent years developing my pocket. To a tap dancer, that means a collection of steps and rhythms unique to each dancer. You work on your dancing, and when you perform on stage, you have a wealth of ideas to pull out of your pocket.
So the pocket is a collection of steps and rhythms that a tap dancer is comfortable with.
That's one way of looking at it.
Well, do you know who stole it?
Yes. There's a tap gang that gathers on the south side at 47th and King Drive. They call themselves Mad Rhythms, and they're the toughest tap gang in the city.
Look, Miss
Dixon. Star Dixon.
Look, Miss Dixon, I'm just one guy. Even if I found this gang, I don't know that I could convince them to give you your pocket back.
But my pocket is everything. Without it... Is this your wife?
No.
Your girlfriend?
No.
Who is she?
Don't know. The picture came with a frame.
It must get so lonely working here all by yourself. You know, I wouldn't mind discussing further details of the case somewhere more private. Please, Mr. TapMan, I would be very appreciative. Surely there's some way I can persuade you.
First of all, the name's not Shirley. And second, I'll take the case. I'll get your pocket, bring it back to you. Say, over dinner?
Oh no, I wouldn't want you to drop it in the food. But you can give it back to me when you take me out on a date.
Okay. Don't worry, Miss Dixon. That's my job. You see, I'm a warrior. I obsess over every little
I know.
deed.
I heard the intro. Here's my number. I'll be waiting for your call.
Goodbye, Miss Dixon.
Goodbye, Detective TapMan.
I tracked down Mad Rhythms to 4700 South MLK Drive. I got the intel by shaking down one of my best snitches, though I have a feeling he was suspiciously uncomfortable during our rendezvous. As I made my way along the labyrinthine hallway, I could hear them. Loud, thunderous sounds coming from the room up ahead. Maybe they were breaking down stolen car parts to sell for scrap, or lifted the equipment to brew a batch of bootleg hooch. Maybe they were giving it to some unfortunate snitch with little money and even less common sense. I have to admit, I don't really know what a tap dance gang does, though what I saw didn't surprise me. They were tap dancing. All right, reach for the sky. And no funny business.
Who are you?
The name's TapMan. Marty TapMan. And you've got some people worried about some stolen property. But it's not their job to worry. You see, I obsess over every detail.
We heard!
Oh, well, regardless, a young woman came to me and told me how you stole her pocket. Is this true?
Probably. We steal from a lot of people's pockets.
Aha! So you admit it!
Of course, that's what all tap dancers do.
Jillikers, you're all a bunch of savages.
No, you don't understand. Stealing and tap dancing can be a good thing.
Oh? And how is that?
If the first guy who created the shuffle patented it then and there, then tap dancing would have ceased to progress.
True. And one of the commandments of tap dance is, thou shalt not steal. Exactly.
How does someone steal something a little bit?
It's like this. Someone comes up with a step, and then someone takes that step, changes it a little bit, and they make it their own. And then someone steals it from them the same way. By stealing steps, changing them a little bit, and storing them in your pocket, tap dancers are able to innovate while sharing a common language. The language of the dance.
I get what the lumberjack is saying. When a tap dancer builds his or her pocket, they borrow from the entire tap dance community while forging their own independent style.
Look, Now that you know we're not a threat, can you please put the gun away?
Oh, no, this is just an old banana I found in my car.
Let me ask you something. Who sent you here?
It was a woman. Star Dixon was her name.
What, her? She's crazy. Some weird shoe obsession. She used to be a part of Mad Rhythms, but her obsession with tap shoes led her down a dark path.
What?
She started to steal more than steps. Last we heard, she was on the run after robbing Capizio's headquarters of all their priceless, celebrity-worn tap shoes.
Well, then what would she want with Jumpin' Gene Kelly? Thank you all very much, but I gotta go.
Bye, Mr. Tapman. Be careful.
I hightailed it back to my office, but I knew I was too late. My prized possession, Bill Robinson's shoes, were gone. I was fooled by the oldest trick in the book, the old fake burglary to get someone out of their office to steal their shoes trick. I'd seen it 100 times. Oh well, that's the life of a PI, a life of heartbreak. Somehow, though, I knew our paths would cross again. I felt that she was near. I could almost smell her perfume. Funny how your mind plays tricks. Well, at least now I have something to do. And I'll find her. But my name isn't TapMan. Marty TapMan. Private investigator.